Alright, good morning. This is our second part of the video. We have to do the full test. In order to do that, you first of all do the inspection of the machine, whereby you check if the power is on. Alright, if the power, the red one, that side, it's on, and then it's gonna show the AC power here, and then I turn on the machine. Now, there are a couple of steps before you start the inspection. You check your solder line inside the canister if it's turned to purple. If it's purple, it means it's infected. You have to remove it. The solder line is designed to absorb the CO2 expired from the patient, all right, through this, all right. This is the inspiration, this is the expiration, okay. All right, after a period of time, it does change the color to show that it is now contaminated or it's now not anymore effective. So you have to change the solder line inside, all right. So, and then you have to check your breathing bag if there is any leak, okay. And then, yeah, and then we can do our test. After checking everything is proper, we can do our test. Number one, you go to full test. So this screen is a touching screen, okay. It's touching screen. You press. Now you see here, okay, it's one and you have to touch it properly. Sometimes if the machine refuses, what you have to do, you have to use the rotary node, okay, to navigate where you want to go. Look, I can change, and then if you are happy, you select something, you press that button, all right. So they give you instruction here. You have to follow the instruction. You have to remove this, and then you press enter, start. Okay, so it's gonna check the vent and gas, and after that it will do the secret leak test and the secret CO2 cell test. All right, so here what you have to do is you have to follow the instruction until it's completed. All right, so they say make sure the below are fully collapsed, and you must know the part. That's why the first part of the video was to know the different part of this machine. This is your below. You check if it's fully collapsed. It's fully collapsed. All right, then they tell you to occlude the patient Y circuit. You must know what is your patient Y circuit. Is this one. All right, so you occlude it. Okay, so and then you continue. So I do not want this video to be long, because look, the time is 5 minutes. It's too much, so I'll stop the video and I'll continue later. I just want you to check what is happening here. You can see this is when the bellow is fully up, then at some point it collapses. When it collapses down, all right. Good morning. All right, so we continue with the instruction here. Okay, they say you must turn your AP valve to between 30 to 70. All right, that's your AP valve. I turn it to between 30 to 70. Okay, and then what I have to do, continue. Okay, number one, you can see, okay, there's a alarm here, fail wrong circuit selection. Why? Because we haven't switched the set back to back. Set the back, then switch to back. All right, so I was able to set it to back. Okay, then we can redo the checking. Okay, you set it to back. Okay, you turn this AP valve to between 30 to 70. I did it, the reason I did it, I didn't want to switch it. It's to show you that if you forget something, the machine will alert you. All right, then when you set it, then it's gonna pass. Okay, see, Sometimes it's okay to do some mistake, but you have to correct them. Right? All right. Now, a very important thing, we did the vent and gas test, and then we did the circuit leak test. Now we are doing the CO2 test. Okay, what is very important here, your CO2 level should be 21%. So if it's not stabilized by 21, you need to do the calibration. All right, so for that, number one, you have to set your bank to, you have to switch it, you switch it to vent. All right, and secondly, you have to remove your Y connection here. This one you have to remove it, and then you will see it's decreasing. Okay, it's 45 now. It was 100%. Now it's decreasing. It should stabilize by 21. If it doesn't reach 21, then you have to calibrate it. But sometimes we tolerate 22 or 23. We tolerate it, but it should be up to 21%. Good morning, ma'am. I'm good. Okay, and then we press done. Okay, that was the process of doing the full test of the anesthetic machine.